for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You could always leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose. Any positive interaction really helps my page. Liking, sharing, that's free. So let's get to it. Let's talk Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham. I think they were truly just friends. I do. Friends hanging out, friends going to, the Super Bowl. I think he sat in a different seat though. I think he flew over there with her, but I don't recall seeing Odell over there in her skybox. They seem to be, on their phones, having a good time. And, we saw them possibly leaving the hotel and, but Odell, Odell was hanging with his boys. And you would see them in different spots. Okay, 1. 2, Kanye never really said nothing. I think Odell's been around the family for a while. I do think they're just friends. I do. Because Kanye never really said anything. Because he probably know what the industry is saying. And it's funny how Kim gets herself involved in these guys when Pete Davis has already said what he was doing, what he had going on. Pete Davis has dated many women in the industry. It's a 1-2 year thing, and then he moves on to the next. Him and Common are very similar. They date women that are in the industry doing extremely well. Him and Common are something else. That's something to be studied. But yeah, in regards to Odell, I just did a video in regards to some of the guys were hanging out, partying, having a good time. Go check out my video from last week about Odell. And, did some of us have something to do with this breakup? But 3, this might be 4, he just got released from the Baltimore Ravens. So if he's a free agent, if he's trying to go into another team and he has to present himself, he might not want to be tied to that situation. Good vibes, bad vibes. Now, 3-4 years ago, but still 3-4 years ago, I was concerned because remember how James Harden was told to leave Khloe and break up with Khloe because of XYZ. It took him a little while to break up with Khloe, but he finally did. So since Odell is a free agent, whatever team he goes on, he don't want the conversation of, we don't want them here. We don't want them seeking that media attention. We don't want to have the good vibe, bad vibes, whether that's true or not. We don't want it. So he had to cut ties with this situation with the K's and the J's because whatever team do pick him up, he needs to be able to say, I'm single. He better go back over there with his baby mama because now you done got yourself tied in for the last 6 months with the K's and the J's and now you done got cut. Now, remember how I did a video about Odell Beckham about 3 weeks ago, and it was stating that if he would have been able to stay till June, they were going to give him a really large payout. But since he got cut 1 or 2 days before that, they cut him and they were only going to pay him whatever. So he was only over there for the Baltimore Ravens for almost a year. And then he said, being over here, I feel like my career is not going in the right direction. I have to watch what I say. There's other words I could say, but look it up, what he said being at the Baltimore Ravens. And it might be that's why they cut him. So now if he's a free agent, he now has to present himself to go to another team. Maybe he's going to go back over there with his family, beautiful family, and start taking pictures again. I did a video when him and the baby mama, beautiful woman, beautiful. She hasn't said much. She's been minding her business. Maybe he's gonna go back over there and show a united family and look like he's got his mind right. Um, I had talked about the video in regards to him and Justin Bieber hanging out. Maybe Kim knew about that, maybe she did not. Who knows? But the video is kind of, questioning what's really going on in regards to the industry. So, one, him being cut. Two, Kanye never said anything. Three, whether they were just true friends and just hanging out. Because they were, this is the other thing. Four, he never announced that this is my girl. That's the funny thing about guys. If guys not gonna say this is my girl, they don't do carpets together. They're just spotted together. They could just be friends. Oprah hangs out with different people. Oprah hang out with Tyler Perry, but Oprah's not dating Tyler Perry. You feel me? Oprah hangs out with Gail. Okay, I'm gonna just switch the other way. But yeah, the K's and the J's, and whether he was really dating Chloe, who knows? Did he ever announce that he's dating Chloe? Chloe likes to tie herself now. James Harden probably did say he was dating Chloe. Tristan, of course, has said he's dating Chloe. Of course, she was dating Lamar Odom. But when these guys are spotted with these K's and the J's, unless they say, this is my girl, I'm claiming it, I'm dating, people hang out all the time. Most of us have women. Most of us have maybe 5 or 6 guy friends that we're not dating, we're not kicking it with. But like I told y'all, Odell has been around the family for a while. Look up some of my old videos about Odell. Look up some of the old videos about Odell 5 or 6 years ago. Did Kim not think people weren't going to talk about that? But here nor there. It's basically stating that Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham reportedly calls it quits. Sources claim Kim Kardashian loves the idea of having a baby with Odell Beckham. He has such great genetics. Girl, you trying to put a baby on this guy? You already got 4. Kim already has 4. And she's trying to put those kids in the media at a very young age. She started off with North, then Saint, and now Kanye has North. Kanye spends time with Saint. Now she's trying to give her youngest daughter, Chicago, a media presence. They something over there. And that's the biggest thing. The mom, Chris, sister passed. R.I.P. to her sister. But 3-4 days later, Chris was out at an event, hanging out. Like she didn't even care her sister passed. Most of us want healthy relationships. Most of us, when a family member passed, we're still in mourning. Hanging out at an event? That's all interesting to me. But wanting to have a baby, and you've only been dating him 6 months, it's almost like a PR stunt, an opportunity to help my situation grow. Okay, I'm putting North with Kanye. Saint, okay, he's growing up, he might do soccer. Okay, what are we going to do with Chicago? And then she's thinking forward, my next child, as I get these 3 situated. You know what I'm saying? So Kim's something else. Kim is something else. People aren't really talking about it, but they're trying to give those young kids a storyline. I'm not even going to do the Nickelodeon thing. I'm not watching it. I don't want to see it. I don't want nobody to talk. That's so weird that Nickelodeon had these kids on a show and the things that they were showing that adults never spoke up years and years ago. It's concerning to me that their parents didn't watch their scenes and saying, okay, that's not cool. Parents should have said something, or cousins should have said something. I'm glad there was a documentary calling it out, but that's just so weird. But yeah. So yeah, they're broke up. They're talking about the PDA, and then of course we have TMZ always trying to help Kim promote whatever she's got to promote, talk about whatever she's got to talk about. But it's funny how they don't, talk about Tristan a lot and what he got going on. They love to shade Kanye. So this whole Odell Beckham situation, yeah, I do think that they were friends. I do. But solid, just him kicking it just with Kim? No. And then, the industry has a lot to say. But yeah, well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Let me know in the comments how you feel about were they really dating or were they just kicking it, and was he dating other people? Told you before, Kim looks for a guy that has a large package. I will say that. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe.